Okay, boys. What? Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today is tracking your calories. If I do sound sick, that's because I am, but don't let it bother you, and I hope you'll still watch the video. Um, but today I am talking about tracking your calories and why it is very important for gym people, but also regular people that don't go to the gym or don't exercise. I started tracking my calories about 4 weeks ago, even though that I am already going to the gym for over a year and a half. Um, and why did I start this? I started this because I went on to cutting, and for being on a cut, you have to be in a calorie deficit. And to know how much calories I took in every day, I had to start tracking my calories. So that's why today I'll be talking about how I did it, why I kind of did it, but I already kind of told you in quickly, and of course why it is important. So how I did it with an app called Yazdio. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I did it with an app, Yazdio. It's very easy for me. It's also free. It does have a paid version, but it's not necessarily required to buy the paid version to use most of the app. Why did I do this? I wanted to start cutting. I wanted to know how much food I took in every day, like how many calories do I take in. And I also kind of wanted to be more conscious about the things that I ate. For example, there's more calories in a banana than in an energy drink. And that's something I didn't expect. I expected energy drinks, lots of sugar, that's gonna be very high in calories. But a banana is more calories than the energy drinks that I drink. I have one that's 113 calories, and a banana is 130 or 140. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, but somewhere around that, I think. Why is it important to track your calories? Obviously, as someone that goes to the gym, for me, myself, and for other gym goers that are watching this, tracking your calories is very important if you want to bulk up because you need to be in a surplus, if you want to cut because you need to be in a calorie deficit, but also tracking your proteins is very convenient for you because you have to have that protein intake. You have to reach your protein goals every day in order to grow in the gym. Of course, if you have, let's say, you only do 1.5 grams per kilo body weight, you'll get somewhere, but the amount of progress is just gonna slow you down just because you aren't eating enough proteins. What did I see for myself? I work in 3 shifts, so I switch up every week. And in some shifts, I actually saw that I ate less than other weeks. That's the thing I noticed for me, and that's why I found it very interesting, because this is then something I can improve. I can eat more, or I can eat better, depending on which week I am going into. Some weeks it's very easy for me to have 4 to 5 meals a day, but sometimes but sometimes it's not that easy for me, and it's only 2 to 3 meals, and then I should be focusing more on a bigger meal, for example. A little bit more about the app. The app has a free function and a paid version. You can scan your barcodes. So you can put your step meter in it, and then it gives you how many steps you've done and how many calories you should have burned while doing those steps, and it will add on the amount of calories you can intake that day. You can also put up a weight goal. It will give you the amount of calories you should be taking in towards going towards that goal. If it's entirely correct, I have no clue. This is more something that you should figure out for yourself. For me, if I eat 2000 calories at the moment, I know I'm in a cut, I'm in a calorie deficit. But for some people, you don't need to go to 2000. You could also be chilling at 2300 and still be in a very big calorie deficit. It all kind of depends on how active are you. So should I recommend people doing this? I highly recommend doing this. Even if you aren't going to the gym, you have to have a certain amount of calorie. You have to have a certain amount of proteins in your day. There's a lot of different reasons why non-gym goers still have to have a lot of proteins. Of course, obviously for gym goers, this is the main goal for getting that muscle repaired, getting that muscle built up actually. So yeah, this was kind of my intake on calorie tracking. I highly recommend people doing it. If people think it's a big thing to do, like, oh, I have to weigh in everything, I mean, you make it as precise as you want to be. If I eat a pack of rice and I say, oh, I ate half of it, it's not gonna be exactly 50%, but I know it's somewhere around 50% of the package, and then I give in 50% of the package is something I ate. Will my calories be 100% accurate? No, they won't be. But I know in some grand lines where I am with my calories intake. It's not gonna difference 300 calories, for example. If I know I'll stick around 2000 calories, someday it might be 1950 and sometimes it's gonna be 2050. I mean, does that bother me? No, because I also track my weight on the scale. And that's how I also see, like, okay, I'm doing a good job here. So yeah, I kind of hope you liked the video. If you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and then I hope I'll see you next time. Bye guys.